I sat down with Khaled about 7 months ago, maybe even last year. And Khaled is so positive. Khaled ain't gonna say nothing about nobody. He's like, bro, there's so much food for everybody to eat. Ain't no sense in us fighting over morsels because it's so plentiful. Where did you and Khaled get that mindset from? That you like, you know what? I ain't got to talk bad about nobody. Let's talk about what we can do together.
Well, you know, Khaled's like an angel to me. You know what I'm saying? He's my angel. And he protects me because he talked me off the cliff my whole life. I could have been in jail 1,000 years. I could have been fucked up. Khaled was always the last, Joe, hear me out before you go do that. We talk to you, let me this. So he's like my angel. He been protecting me forever.
Right.
Before he was as successful as he is. But he's absolutely correct. You gotta understand that, man, we ain't got no time. We got time for family. We got time for love and respect. We ain't got no time to be fighting with people and doing all that. That ain't about the money. It ain't about positivity. And God has chosen us to deliver that message of believing and being faithful at all times. And so you got to understand, me and Khaled, we children of God. And we telling everybody out there, you might have tried to rob people, you might have tried shooting people, you might have tried to this. Try God, because that's the real key. I'm here telling you. Can you hear me? Can you feel me? In real time, try God. With God, you can't lose. And if you're faithful and you show them that you believe that no matter what hard time, somebody gets sick in your family, divorce, this, whatever you name it, you stay loyal to God, he gonna bless you like you never saw before. I had a friend, he had a beautiful wife. They called me one day and they said, yo, can you come over to talk to him? Because his wife left him. She cheated on him, she left him, and he gonna kill himself. And so I went over there and I talked to him. I gave him the talk, like, yo, bro, you are who you are. It's cool, let her go. You the man. I did whatever I could, right? I seen him like a year later, and I was like, yo, man, how you been? And he was like, yo, I got a fiance, beautiful Dominican chick. She's actually a pastor. She don't want to go out, Joe. She stays home with me. She loves life, this. And I looked at him, I said, yo, bro, that's God. You know what I'm saying? You went and got you a better chick, positive, don't want to be in the club. She's actually a pastor of a church. I'm like, yo, bro, like, there's always better for you and greater for you when you trust in God.
Because you and Khaled is so close, did sometimes your beef interfere with his potential collabs with someone?
I wouldn't say collabs, but he got caught up in the beefs. So
The Tony Yayo?
The first time that's one. The first time, because I had mad beef.
Okay.
So the first time I ever flew, I was afraid to fly. I wouldn't fly for $1 million. They was like, yo, we want to pay you $1 million to come to South Africa. And I was like, yo, I'm sorry, keep your money, I can't go. I was terrified to fly. And Khaled was at a seminar in Puerto Rico, and he bumped into some guys I had beef with, and they were gonna take it out on him. So the whole industry's calling me, and they're like, yo, your man out here by himself. Like, and they're gonna do it to him, they're gonna hurt him.
Oh.
And that's the first time I flew. I got in a private plane and went out to Puerto Rico and pulled up, like, yo, what's up? And that's when it was like, yo, this guy's flying? I flew because of him, because he was like, yo, they're gonna do me dirty out here. And so I went over there and I flew over there. So it's like, he got caught up in a lot of my shit, you know what I mean? And what's crazy is he's always been positive. He's always been the same person. And then Fat Joe just been on some shit, and he just always get caught up in it.
Right.
And be like, he tell him, I had a couple of friends that, Pitbull, one day, you know what I'm saying, seen one of my enemies, and they was like, yo, what's up? And he was like, yo, I can't say what's up, man. You got beef with the Dawn. Yo, all these nice guys kept catching beef over me because they was loyal to me. Nori, all of them. Yeah. Like, you loyal to Joe, and Joe got beef with everybody. You go in the wrong club, the guy he got beef with got 30 guys there. You not coming back telling Joe you had a drink with him. You telling Joe, yo, I said, fuck that. I'm not giving you my hand. I'm down with Joe. But guess what? All my friends are loyal to each other. We've been friends for over 20 years. We root for each other. We happy for each other. Everybody's doing great. Like, that's what it's about at the end of the day. It's loyalty and everybody doing great financially, you name it. They all winning. Everybody's winning.
Khaled told a story that you had beef with 50, Yayo with 50, and Yayo was in, I think it was
This guy gets to it, right? He don't let you get out, right? I try to do the nice way out, yeah.
And Yayo went up to, and I think it was a radio station or radio station? And he's,
you know what I say all the time? I'll trade Rich Player, my right-hand man, for Tony Yayo. I'll give Rich Player the G Unit. Give me Tony Yayo. Let him be Terrence Scott. That's one loyal motherfucker, that Tony Yayo. Oh my God. He's with his man for real. Like, you know, and I don't want to say this to you, Yayo, but you know, if we ever really had beef, we was gonna go after Yayo.
Right.
Because he was the loudest mouth. He was the wild boy. He was the one dissing us at the highest level. And I was just like, yo, I gotta get this guy right here. He's the one. And so, yeah, Khaled was like, yo, I can't say what's up to you. Like, you know,
Khaled,
I'm with Joe.
I can't do it. Khaled said, I can't do it.
He can't do it. I'm with Joe with all the positivity and all that.
Yes.
And then something really, you know, it got real in there.
Yeah.
No, like really real. We leave it at that, but it got real. Like it like life or death, real.
You gonna have to make another flight. You take another trip.
Nah, but my mans was there. they, you know, it got real, like really, really real. Maybe Yayo will tell the whole story, but it got really real.
Right. You mentioned earlier that when you get called to the yard, if you're in that situation, they call you to the yard. So in the situation where you got, you know, a mic battle going on, and somebody say, bring your mic to the studio, you got to go.
Yes, sir.
You said you didn't like that J. Cole didn't respond. Would Joe have responded?
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. I set myself up on Verzuz. So I did Verzuz. I knew Ja Rule would win.
Right.
He's my brother. I love him to death. So they was like, yo, Joe, I could have picked the less opponent.
Right.
It was on me. So they was like, yo, Joe, you super viral. We want you to do Verzuz. Then they told me, yo, I know I negotiated a huge bag.
Right.
I'm going to be honest with you, to do Verzuz. And then Swiss B told me, whoever you pick, get the same bag that you got. Wow. So I got on the phone, called Ja Rule so fast, because that's my brother. I love Ja Rule to death. And I was like, yo, Ja. He was like, nah, I don't want to go against you, Joe. I said, no, it ain't like, bro, you're going to get the bag.
Yeah.
Right? And Ja Rule, he got 40 number ones. Like, I knew that boy was going to go crazy at that. But it didn't matter to me. You know, he's my brother. I wanted him to get the bag. I wanted him to get the shine.
Joe, that's real.
That's real
talk. A whole lot of people would have done that, because a lot of times I want to be in a situation, I want to shine, I want to win. And you, hold on, I would rather win than have somebody get equal bag.
Yeah, but nah, that's not me.
You're a real one for that, though.
Yeah, I'm not like that. For me, I wanted to see my brother come back. Right. I wanted him to get the spotlight. Why do that? Or why even feel good spanking up some other rapper that I knew only had 2 or 3 hits, and just start spanking them up on there, and y'all have been like, this is whack.
Right.
You know, what was dope was like Fat Joe been winning for so long, and then Ja Rule, and you know, it was like, it was a hype.
Ja chance to get back out there.
Yeah, we went back out there. Ja was doing all his hits, and you know, every time I looked at his wife, I told her sorry. You know what I mean? Because I love Ja. I love his whole family. So, you know, that to me, that's what it's about.
Ross got involved in the beef, in the beef also. And I was surprised, because I'm like, damn, Ross, y'all Young Money. I mean, you, Drake, y'all. I'm like,
I never even talked to Ross about that. So
really?
I can't respond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I love Ross. I don't know. One day he gonna have to tell us what that was about.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before 2 something.